I go to this marketing networking group, and I go to it mainly because it's a great place for me to sit around and talk to other marketing professionals who understand me and get where I'm coming from. The average person, especially the average business person, doesn't understand real direct response marketing. They just don't get it. It's not where they grew up. They don't understand what we do. They sometimes think what we do is too outrageous, too out there. But that's the reason why we make big money and their businesses are stuck. So I go to this networking group for marketers because they all get me, and I really like that. And we were talking one time about reality TV. Here's my opinion on why reality TV is so successful. Now, there's a whole financial side to it, obviously, where it is incredibly cheap for these companies to put on reality TV shows because it doesn't have the same type of scripting and building of sets and things like that. I mean, you're basically taking a camera and following people around, so there's no real soundstage time. They do still script things, obviously, but here's the thing. The reason why they're so successful is because if you notice on reality TV, the characters are outrageous. There is serious personality in these characters that are on TV. Now, whether or not they're real personalities and whether or not these situations are real that they put them in, I think that's pretty open to debate, and in many cases it's actually just not true. I mean, they overemphasize certain characteristics, but that's not my point. My point is, it's the personality that's so important, the personality that really sticks out on these shows, and it does, tremendously sticks out. Look at your own business. Does your business have personality? People want to do business with a person, with a real unique person, not with some faceless institution. Look at your website. You know, one of the things that always stands out to people when they come to my website is there's a section for testimonials. Now, no one's going to click on a button that says testimonials, because are you ever going to put up a bad testimonial? Of course not. You're only going to put up a testimonial where people are singing your praises. So how do you get people to actually see your testimonials? Well, one of the things that I do is the button at the top of the page says, "That's what she said." It's kind of outrageous. I'm a big fan of The Office. They're always saying, "That's what she said" in The Office. And people are always like, what in the world is this? And they'll click on that, and that's my testimonial page. What can you do to stand out on your web page? How about it didn't stay in Vegas? You know, and that's a little something. Also, one of my business partners on one of my companies, we had an About Us page, only we didn't call it About Us. I think we called it We Two Fools. And my bio was all serious, and then his was all just like the total opposite. And the reason why it worked is because mine was serious and his was the opposite. His was like, Mike pretty much lives in a cave. He was created for the sole purpose of taking care of Pete's dogs and doing a little bit of web work for Pete. And I mean, and it's absolutely hilarious. And so everybody who reads that loves that. And people will come up to me and they go, "Oh yeah, what about the guy that lives in the cave that takes care of your dogs? Is that the guy that's going to be helping me?" Because there's personality in there. There's something unique. It's different. People are bored to tears. And I would venture to say that if I looked at most of the websites that people own and run that come to this website and that listen to these videos, I would look at them and be bored to tears. You've got to be unique. You got to be different. You got to be outrageous, or you're never going to stand out. You're going to fade to the background. I'm Pete Mitchell with Big Guns Marketing, where we do competition-crushing internet strategies for companies that aren't afraid to dominate. I'll talk to you later.